struggled my entire life to figure out the comma.
Oh, do you overuse it? Underuse?
I overuse it.
So does everyone else in America.
I write like I speak, so when I pause...
Or when your hand gets tired, comma,
exactly.
Take a break.
So it makes sense to me. But commas are not my friend. And so I am more partial towards tests because they're very cut and dry.
Right.
You can study, and you can memorize, and you can get correct answers. Now, do I dislike papers? No, because papers are fun to kind of be creative and do your own thing. And when you get to pick your own topic, that's my kind of paper. But when you're like given a topic of like Adolf Eichmann and Hannah Arendt's view of his evil in politics,
that's dense.
I'd rather like go to bed.
Here's my thing, because I just had a midterm and I spent the last couple days studying for it, and I just don't. I'm a good studier. I know how to. I just don't really enjoy it because when is the definitive end to studying? You never feel fully ready.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas a paper, you organize it, you write it. As soon as you draft it and revise it a couple times, you're done and you know it and you turn it in.
See, but the thing for me is that I equate studying to like outlining a paper. And for me, outlining a paper is the most painful process ever. Because I always feel when I'm outlining it,
figuring out what you're trying to say and make it all cohesive.
Where's my thesis? Blah. And it's like, oh my goodness, like I sound like a blabbling monkey.
But I will say, I'm partial to papers. Journalism major. I could write for days, and I enjoy it. I think I'm good at it. But there's no better feeling than when you just really know you aced a test and walking out of there and being so excited. That's partially my great mood right now, is that I know I just did well and it's done.
There is
and I feel good about the work I put in. You don't get that feeling from turning in your paper.
There is no worse feeling than having your feeling that you have now and then getting it back and not doing well on it.
That you thought, or what about the feeling of you just bombed it?
Oh, I find that feeling freeing. And because to me, I bomb a lot of things. I'm a bomber. I
don't think you can say that on air.
Gosh, I am a test bomber.
You can't say bomber.
So sometimes I do very poorly on things, and it sometimes it feels good to just go in there and just put down what you know, and
screw it.
And then you know what? You're done. For me, it's like when you have a busy day, and sometimes when I have a busy day, I just sleep until the day is over, and then all of the busyness is over.
So what do you mean? You just miss things?
Yeah, it's fine. It's over.
I don't think you should be saying this either. You just blow things off.
Yeah.
Speaking of, last time I saw you, we got coffee and you were running on no sleep. How did that go? How did it turn out for you?
Well, what ended up happening...
Yes,
what ended up happening was, so that was Sunday into Monday. I was working on an hour and a half. And then Monday into Tuesday, because I had a hockey game that night, and I actually got a shot up high in the collarbone area, and I think it might be broken, but we're not going to.
No, you would know. It's very painful to break collarbone. You would know.
I can't wash my back because I can't.
It's not broken.
All right, Allie, Dr. Allie.
Wuss.
Forgot you were a doctor.
Would you describe yourself as very tough or kind of a wuss when it comes to pain? What's your pain threshold?
When it first happens, I'm tough, but afterwards, I'm a whiner. I'm a big whiner.
Oh, okay.
Like, I stubbed my toe, no big deal. And then like 30 seconds later, I'll be like, oh, God.
And you tell everyone, I stubbed my toe today.
Guys, look at my toe.
I think I have a high pain threshold. I do.
We'll see when you have kids how that goes.
I was just thinking about that. Like, horrible.
What was I saying? There you go.
Funny.
Yeah, so an hour and a half from Sunday into Monday. And then, so I had the hockey game Monday night. So I didn't get back to school until like 2 a.m. And at this point, it's been like 23 hours straight.
Wow.
And I'm thinking to myself, I have science homework to do. I might as well just do it. So I did it. And
good for you.
Yesterday, I went to bed once I got home from STL at 9 p.m. and I woke up this morning at 8. So
you're back on track.
So after like 43 hours-ish of being up, yeah, I'm back.
Now, do you know sometimes when you're just so exhausted and so tired, and then you go and you're like, I can't sleep right now.
Yeah.
And you watch a little TV, and then you're just up.
Yeah, at the end of last night, at both days, really, my brain was just like, it was scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs.
It really is true, and you're very exhausted. You can't focus on things.
You heard me.
Nothing is that clear.
I was
yeah,
like just
all over the place.
Out.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Sleep is so necessary, and I love to sleep.
Don't we all?
I think some people just
They're crazy.
I mean,
and I've got to get some rest because I've got a long drive ahead of me.
Right. See, I'm gonna sleep on the plane.
Yeah, you
5:45
a.m.
flight.
So this is your last spring break.
Yes. Oh wow. Yes.
Living at large, though. I mean,
so
Puerto Rico
every
is nothing
year. Now, my freshman year, I had almost 10 girls come stay at my house. That was a lot. My parents are
You
saints.
see, I've never been able to say that.
Oh. Well, everybody wanted. I felt bad. How do you invite some people and not invite others? It's freshman year. I extended it to my whole suite of 10 girls. Not everyone could make it. We had a great time, but I was exhausted at the end because I did all the driving. I did, you're trying to be hospitable and everything. But my parents were great. So then sophomore year, I said, I'm not doing it. I had one friend come with me.
Oh.
Which was a different experience, but equally as fun.
Way to consolidate.
Junior year, I said, we'll still do Florida for a couple days, but we wanted to go to Disney. So I don't know if you remember last year.
I remember that.
Drinking around the world in Disney, and we stayed at the Contemporary Hotel. I mean, it was great. And then this year I'm saying I'm not going to Florida. I said, sorry, Mom and Dad, I'm not coming home.
Wow.
For spring break.
Yeah,
and my friends wanted to do Miami for spring break. I go, I cannot allow myself to fly to Florida and then pay for a hotel in a state where I have a house. Yeah, So I was like, we got to go somewhere totally different. So, we're going. And I cannot wait. I am so excited.
Yeah. You seem excited.
I'm on over.
Oh my
Do you know that sentiment?
Yes.
Because I think, this time next week. So last Friday I said, this time next week I'll be on the beach in Puerto Rico.
This time next week I will be about home.
This time next week it'll be my last full day vacation. We're leaving Wednesday night. Oh no, it's Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday. Yeah.
This time next week I will be on my way.
Yeah.
Probably to the airport. Vacation will be over.
Yeah, I'm on my way home at this point. I'm in the car home right now.
Our vacation's over. Screw it.
Our vacation is just
not even
ended.
going.
How awful
Spring break's
was that?
over.
That was terrible.
You know how you think about it like that? And then you find yourself...
So are you going home after? Are you flying from Puerto Rico to Florida?
No. I'm coming back here. Probably just staying with one of my friends on
Okay.
Long
Are you going to
Island.
do the State of the City?
I'm doing the Yappy Hour next Wednesday. No, kidding. The State of the City.
Yeah, State of the City's next Thursday. You'll be back, I think.
No, I'll still be
You'll be
Long
in Puerto
Island.
Rico. Oh, Long Island. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'm going to the State of the City.
What is the State of the City?
The Noam Bramson thing. You went to it last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did. It must have been because you know what? Spring break last year was
a week earlier.
A week earlier.
Yeah.
I was back. You're right. No, I'm not going. You'll have to cover that for me.
Yeah,
I passed the proverbial
the
baton or torch on to you.
Let's work with torches. Batons are like...
I have a fear of fire.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Learn something new every day.
Yep. So our vacation's over.
Yes,
that was funny how we just arrived at that. Now I'm sad.
That was awful.
Dang.
And it's supposed to... See, we're running into a little weather issue. As you can imagine...
let's check the forecast. Go ahead and tell me about your weather.
We are... tonight it's supposed to snow a heavy amount up in the upstate New York region, right by the border.
Mm-hmm.
And we're hoping that by Friday morning it's kind of cleared up. But, we don't know. Because I am not...
Now, what kind of car are you driving? Your car?
Yeah, I'm taking the Ford Escape. It's going for a ride. She's never been that far. The farthest she's been is Maryland, a few times. So she's ready for a good one here. This is gonna be a long trip for her.
Yeah.
Her name's Roxy. She's red.
All right, I don't have great weather. I've got partly cloudy. I've got scattered AM showers.
Yeah,
but you know what they say in places like Paradise, it doesn't. Doesn't rain.
In Montreal, it's supposed to snow.
Oh my
Friday,
God.
Saturday, Sunday when we're there.
I just can't believe you're not going someplace
I can't
warm.
wait. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a winter wonderland, and I love myself winter, and I could use a wonderland.
We got to send pictures back and forth, like me.
Yes, you on the beach,
sipping
me
a Mai Tai on the beach, you like all frozen.
With a Labatt Blue. Gonna have my
Definitely.
Molsons.
I actually had to call and make sure, cell phones and everything were going to be okay because
how'd that get?
It's going to be fine. I can't figure this out. Am I going out of the country? Am I not going out of the country? Oh, yeah, you talked
about this when we went to coffee.
We did.
Where are you? Are you out of the country or not?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're in no man's land. You're in international waters.
Yeah, look
no,
out.
I don't think you are.
I don't need you getting Captain Phillips out there.
Exactly. All right, well, I wish you and everyone
thank you. You as well.
A very safe
and how many of you are there?
and fun spring break. I think total it's around 15 to 20. Enough, good amount. I mean, there's 4 girls in my room, me including me.
20
then our
of you?
guy friends have in a room of 5, and then one of the friends' brothers is bringing about 5, and then I think another group of girls are. So probably
That's chaos.
No, it's fantastic.
It's gonna be
the
chaos.
more, the merrier.
Oh
so
my goodness.
Here's to a wonderful spring break, and then in 2 weeks we will get to just relive it.
Yes.
I'll be tan, you'll be pale.
I'm always pale.
I'll be a little blonder. You look better pale. You are the only one.
Layers are my friend.
Okay.
Layers make me look better.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't have a beach bod. I'm cool with that. But if I can throw on a sweater,
this is like crunch time. Got to get that beach bod.
I look pretty good in a sweater.
You look very nice.
Right?
Yes.
I can pull off a sweater. But like if I was
then do not move to Florida because you have to be beach
right.
bod
See,
ready.
like that's not my like if I was sitting here in a bathing suit.
Well, that would be weird. There'd be an elephant.
We'd
in the
have
room.
to turn the camera off.
All right, let's take a little break. People are sick of hearing our voices, and this is just going to be a completely random, throwing it out there, nationalist song by Rodney Atkins.
Driving down the street today, I saw a sign for lemonade. They were the cutest kids I'd ever seen in this front yard. As they handed me my glass, smiling